Billy Joel made a metal album that is considered by some to be the worst album ever. So let's give that a listen. I'm reviewing every album on Wikipedia's worst albums of all time list. Number 3 on that list is an album called Attila by a band called Attila, which consists of 2 members. Billy Joel on the rock organ, and on the drums was a guy named John Small. To set the tone, here is what a music critic named Stephen Thomas Erlewine said about this album. Attila undoubtedly is the worst album released in the history of rock and roll. Hell, the history of recorded music itself. Jesus fuck. Now, it's worth knowing that Billy Joel himself described this album as psychedelic bullshit. A lot of people think I just came out of the piano bar. I did a lot of heavy metal for a while. We had about a dozen gigs, and nobody could stay in the room when we were playing. It was too loud. So the question is, as always, how bad is it? The other 2 albums that I've reviewed for this series, those were bad albums, but on this one, I'm gonna strong disagree. This does not belong anywhere near the worst albums of all time list. Now, I will say, it's very clear that they are very into Deep Purple. Maybe the main flaw with this album is that the ambitions of the songs are greater than the technical ability of the musicians. And this is Billy Joel on piano. Like, obviously, he's very good, but you can also tell that they were not doing a ton of takes. But again, there are really cool riffs in here. Revenge is Sweet, very much giving Deep Purple.
It's sweet!
Godzilla slaps. There are songs where within the same song it will suck and be great, just back to back. A song like Holy Moses, they go for these solos and they just don't hit them. But the riff is f***ing cool. For any critic to say this is the worst album ever is they hear Billy Joel and they expect We Didn't Start the Fire. This makes me appreciate Billy Joel even more. Now, it is worth noting that Attila would break up within 1 year of releasing this album. Not for creative differences, but actually because Billy Joel ran away with the wife of his bandmate, which is an awkward thing to do when you have one bandmate.
My first ex-wife's first husband.
This album came out in 1970. 3 years later, by 1973, Billy Joel would release Piano Man. He goes on a very different career path, but it is cool to know that this is where he started. Calling this the worst album ever is a crazy take. Billy Joel, if you play a song from Attila at your next show, I will buy a ticket no matter where you're playing. Thank you and keep listening for more reviews on the worst albums of all time.